¿Cuál es su nombre? ¿Tu
Mayra.
nombre? ¿Mayra?
Mayra.
Mayra, yo sé que ha pasado esto hace muy poquitos días. ¿Cuándo te diste cuenta? ¿En qué momento supiste lo que estaba pasando aquí?
Well, at first, I got a couple phone calls and I just thought it was a normal lockdown. And then, we get regular basic lockdown. So I didn't think anything of it. My sister, same thing. Messaged the teacher, thought everything was okay. Messaged her again. Everything seemed fine. And then finally she let me know what was going on. I went to go pick her up and she was just in hysterics. She was actually playing outside when she heard the gunshots. Yeah, she was outside, her and her teacher, and as soon as they heard the gunshots, she was outside in the back. I'm so glad that the teacher got them back to the room safely because the shooter was outside. He could have easily shot any of the kids. Outside. Instead, he went inside the building, and it's just a sad thing. He still took lives no matter what, And like I said, I hadn't heard word, and then her teacher finally messaged me. I picked her up, and it's very unfortunate what's happened.
Can I ask her something?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Scarlett.
Scarlett. Can she speak Spanish or just English? Scarlett, what do you remember? What were you doing when you heard something?
I was playing outside.
And then what you heard?
I heard a gunshot.
What did you do at the moment?
I had told my teacher that I had heard something, and she told me that she had heard something too.
And then what she did?
Huh?
What did she do after that?
She had told the other teachers to tell their kids to come where she was at, and we ran to where she was at.
Do you remember hearing more gunshots after the first time? Not anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Just that? Obviously you think that should never happen. That should never happen, right? How old are you?
9.
9 years old, okay. Te voy a preguntar, ¿hablas poquito español?
Mm-hmm.
Dime una cosa. Cuando tú llegaste ya había pasado todo.
Sí.
Entonces cuando te diste cuenta fue por ¿quién te mandó ese texto donde alguien te dijo algo está pasando aquí?
Mi hermana me llamó y por un mensaje también, y pues yo habló con la maestra de ella y me dijo dónde está la dirección y yo voy a levantar allá.
Y la maestra ella fue la que ayudó a tu niña.
Sí.
Ella escuchó los disparos también entonces, la maestra. Did that teacher heard the shots? Ella escuchó los disparos.
Yes. Yeah, the teacher heard the shots. She told me as soon as they heard the shots, they ran into a room for safety, and then from there they took them to a safe house. But I'm pretty sure it's protocol as far as the teacher not to notify me right away what was going on. And then afterwards, like I said, after the fact, she messaged me. I went to go pick her up, and
there's some people saying that probably officers should have acted sooner. What is your take as a mother?
As a mother, I believe that officers have a duty to serve and protect. They take the oath to protect this community, even if that means taking their own life. And in my personal opinion, for being a mother, they did not take that oath. I feel like they were weak on taking that oath and not taking a bullet, not willing to give their own life. Instead, they stood outside the door and allowed this idiot shooter to take the lives of all these kids. What human being, what adult does that? It's not okay. Like I said, it's not. What I think they should do is fire the whole staff, because these officers did not do their duty the way they were supposed to. They took an oath to serve and protect, and not one did that. They stood there, waited for somebody to open up the door or wait for others to come help. No, you get your butt in the freaking class and you do something about it. Instead of allowing all these innocent kids to die. It's not okay. When does that ever make it okay?
When you got here, were they still waiting to go in, and you saw other parents saying, hey, what's going on? At the moment that you got here, Was that a situation?
Yes, there was numerous parents standing outside. The officers were out here. I picked my daughter up on the opposite side, but I can still see, parents standing outside. Nobody was allowed to go in there. They were making phone calls, automatic phone calls for nobody to go inside or even to get close to the street. And they're over here worried about taking care of the adults and the parents to not go inside the building. Like, no, like get your ass in there and do something about it. Like it's not okay. Like they were too worried, too focused on the adults getting inside. All they needed to do was, you know what, you're right, wait here and get tactical in there. Get a regular police in there. Like what, like I just feel like they were too worried about controlling the community and not letting the parents go in there. I mean, there were parents that went in there and saved kids. Thankfully, they saved kids,
I haven't heard that. ¿Hubo papás que se metieron?
I had saw on the news, there's actually someone I know, Alfred Garza, we call him Booney. He came out on the news and said that he was helping children out of the window. The window was broken. He was helping them out. And he was waiting, for his daughter to see if he could, see her. He waited about 6 hours only to find out that she didn't make it.
So his daughter didn't make it.
His only daughter didn't make it.
But he helped others.
And that's unfortunate, and that's something else that I'm saying, like, you have these parents that are willing to sacrifice themselves, to save all these kids, but not even one officer was willing to do that. Like, I just don't understand.
Tell me your name again.
Mayra.
Mayra ¿qué?
Gonzalez.
Mayra Gonzalez. Is Scarlett
Same.
Gonzalez? Thank you, Mayra. I appreciate it.